welcome to Gunning to Old Trafford with your hosts Ibi and Shady. Yes, Ibi.
Guys, thank you for joining us again. Really loving the support, the feedback. Really important for us. So please keep that coming in. No feedback is bad feedback. So we really appreciate it. On that note, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when our videos go live. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well at Gunning to Old Trafford. That's where we keep people really, really entertained.
That's it. Transfer market, Ibrahim. 1 week to go.
1 week to go.
A lot of teams are scrambling. A lot of deals being done. I think not so much on the Arsenal front. Reason being, I think we spoke about this last week, was that normally Arsenal leave their transfers for the last week. This was a season where Arteta did his business much earlier.
Yeah,
however, as you guys do know, Pepe on his way to Nice, he's reduced his salary to make it happen. I think he's fallen out a bit with Arteta.
I think it's a matter of time, that one. Yeah,
it's a matter of time. Tielemans, I mean, we've been hearing about that the whole summer. Tielemans also, class player. However, Leicester wanted 55 million and they were holding on. They have since dropped their price.
Okay.
So if Edu Arteta can maybe work a deal around it would be a good addition and a brilliant backup for Xhaka in Partey. Yeah. I mean, he brings a different dimension. That's one. And something that just came out again this week was Pedro Neto. Now, the reason for this here, guys, is that what a player, brilliant player. We need a little bit of backup when it comes to your Martinelli, your Saka. So,
do you think Pedro Neto would be comfortable taking a second fiddle role as opposed to first team football?
I don't think so. However, Arsenal are currently only looking for a midfielder currently, not so much, but a wingman they have to. So I don't think Pedro Neto would want to be second fiddle. But I mean, if you are Pedro Neto, back yourself. Not only that, look at what's happening at Arsenal. I mean, the process, the plans. So I think Pedro Neto, I think that would be a good deal for him. So let's see. I really think that Tielemans is going to happen.
I think Tielemans will be a good buy if you guys get Tielemans.
Very good. I think it's class.
It will really solidify your guys' team, right, and bring it together. So
correct. So yeah, that's the Arsenal front. Manchester United looking good also. I think you guys got a couple of in-out.
Yeah, on a Manchester United front, I think before we get into transfers, and I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, I think we always need to start with this, is that Manchester United unfortunately have no structure, have no transfer policy in place, really scattergun approach. And a lot of the rumors that surfaced last week was because of the pressure that the Glazers were feeling. Casemiro now signed, beating Liverpool. It seemed like transfer news has subsided a bit because of Glazers now feeling like they're okay. And irrespective of who comes in, I think as Manchester United fans, we should all be really, really strong with the message that we want the Glazers out. These parasites need to leave this football club so that we can bring it back to the glory days. Previously we struggled to get the Glazers out because there wasn't a willing buyer. But now we've got a few consortiums and Sir Jim Ratcliffe as well, who's willing to put his name in the ring. So, let's hit them where it hurts. Let's continue the protest. Let's continue, the social media blackouts for the Glazers, etc., to really get them under pressure. So Glazer out now, Glazer out forever, Glazer out until they leave Manchester United. Sorry, I digress.
Go for it, Ibrahim.
On the transfer front, I think before we get into potential incomings, just an outgoing that we need to say. Eric Bailly is his move to Olympique Marseille has been confirmed. So he goes there on a loan, where Olympique Marseille will pay majority of his salary with a mandatory buy clause if Olympique Marseille qualify for the Champions League.
Okay.
So it looks like, and that fee was set at, I think, 10 million euros or 10 million pounds. So, Eric Bailly on his way out. Really good memories about Bailly. Really good defender, really composed in certain moments, really erratic in other moments. But I think he just couldn't lock his place down at Manchester United. And that's down to Harry Maguire taking one of the positions because of his price tag. So,
but I think it's a good move for him.
Yeah, good move.
I like him as a player.
Thanks for everything that you've done, Bailly, Eric Bailly, Ivorian international.
Yes.
Wishing you all the best at Olympique Marseille. Hope you have a really good season there, and all the best for your career. Yeah. Jimmy Garner is also being rumored to be leaving. Clubs like Everton, Southampton are in for him. So leaving a bit of a bitter taste in my mouth.
Personally, I just feel it.
So
I don't know. Are you guys selling him or loaning him?
No, sell. And I think this is
down.
You
could lose a
player
like
that.
That.
No, I think this is down to the Glazers. They're spending money. And now they're looking to recoup some money as well. So, none of the players that we have really have transfer value at the moment, outside our top 11. So, Jimmy Garner is unfortunately the one that's going to take.
That's a loss because he's a
big loss.
Midfielder, man.
Did really well last season in the championship,
future,
and I thought it really kick on this season. So it's rumored at the moment, but Laurie Worthwell mentioned it. So it looks like it's a bit of a strong rumor. So let's see what happens with that. In the form of incomings, the one that or the one that's top of mind at the moment, Anthony from Ajax.
Brazilian.
International. Brazilians, when they only have one name assigned to them.
Anthony. Yes.
Something's
going to happen. Anthony sounds, but he's a wonderful player. I watched a few clips, guys. Please watch Anthony's clips. What a player.
What a player. Yeah,
what a player, man. Yeah.
And I think, Ten Hag knows him from his Ajax days.
I've heard the last game, not that he refused to play, but he didn't play the last game.
No, he refused.
He's really pushing.
I mean, not like outright refuse.
But he's pushing for the deal as well.
He removed himself from training. He didn't make himself available for the match, etc.
So that looks good for you, for you guys, Ibi.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched or seen on social media, during the Manchester United Liverpool game, his agent posted a picture on social media of him and Anthony watching the game together. The Manchester United Liverpool game.
So it could happen.
It could happen. Apparently, his agents are based in London at the moment. Waiting for a deal to happen. Ajax are holding out for 94 million euros, including add-ons. Excuse me. A bit of a steep price. But if you think of the market currently with players like Isak going to Newcastle for a reported 70 million euros, Anthony Gordon from Everton to Chelsea for a reported 60 million, I think 94 million euros with add-ons. I think
it's within the price range.
Worth the player, but I think if that's what we need to do to get him over the line, let's do it.
Yeah.
So let's hope that's one that comes through. The transfer that has been running on, I think the longest for all Manchester United fans, and they're super tired, is the Frankie de Jong saga.
Yeah.
There's some mixed reports in the sense that Frankie, some of the top English media have been saying that the deal for Frankie is off the table now that Casemiro is in. Okay. Others are saying those are smoke screens. United are trying to make Barcelona nervous that they're pulling out of the deal so that they can get things over the line, or at least get them to pay Frankie what's due to him so that they can close the deal. So let's see. I think this is one that's going to rumble on through to deadline day.
31st of August.
First September.
1st September. Yeah,
deadline day. And I think if Frankie doesn't happen now, I don't think Frankie will ever come to Manchester United.
It's either now or never. Now or never.
Another name that we linked with is a youngster from Feyenoord, Gakpo.
Yes, what a
he's
striker.
Playing tonight. So Feyenoord are playing Rangers in the Champions League qualifier. And I think the outcome of that game could determine his price tag at least. Because I think if they qualify for the Champions League, that's an extra 20 million on top.
Correct.
there were figures around 30 million for Gakpo, and I think if Feyenoord qualify, and Ruud van Nistelrooy, ex-United striker, if Feyenoord qualify, I think that price goes up to 50. If they don't, I think it's 30, and they're talking about him as an alternative to Anthony. But I'm thinking, Anthony and Gakpo could be coming in together. Another name that we've been linked with, really surprise, is Memphis Depay. I think there's just noise coming out of Spain because his deal to Juventus fell through and Barcelona are desperate to get him out. So, each club got their mouthpieces, and I think that's what that is. I don't think Memphis Depay would be coming to Manchester United. There were some rumours linking him to Arsenal as well.
I remember that.
So let's see what happens with that. I wouldn't mind him as a backup. And then so that's about as much. I mean, United are always linked with a number of players. I'm not going to get into all of them, but I think these are the concrete ones that we're linked with.
Maybe just a quick one. While coming over to our beautiful studio here, I read that how's Wan-Bissaka? I heard that Sergio Dest from Barcelona, the American international. Young boy, 21, 22 years old. They're looking for a deal in that region. But I don't think it's going to happen.
So Dest has fallen out of favor with Xavi. He mentioned it in a press conference earlier today. The Dest is not in his plan. So I think Barcelona are trying to move him on. All of the different levers that they've unlocked to be able to register players. Correct. They still haven't been able to register Jules Koundé.
He's not.
So they're looking for ways to be able to register their players. So I think Dest is one that they need to get out, and they're trying to flog him to Manchester United. I think Ten Hag would be interested in a player like Dest, but only if they can move on Wan-Bissaka. I heard Crystal Palace want to take him back, but they're only willing to pay 10 million.
That's all they want.
I mean, they rinsed us with the transfer fee, and now they're only willing to pay us 10 million. I think, and this just shows the hierarchy at Manchester United and how poor they've been, with transfers. So let's see what happens with that over the next couple of days. The big one that I'd like to also touch on, and sorry that this is taking more than Arsenal's time.
No, go for it.
But it just shows the maturity between the two clubs. Arsenal are more, they got what they needed, and now it's just about filling up to provide cover, whereas Manchester United are still trying to buy quality because of the poor ownership model that we have. So again, Glazers out. At the end of the shade, he's going to be singing Glazers out, because that's the only thing
Glazers
out. A big one is Cristiano Ronaldo. So I mean, it's no secret that Cristiano, at least it's been reported that Cristiano wants to leave Manchester United because he feels the club currently, or the ownership structure, are not geared to match his ambitions, which we as fans can agree. They're more in there for profits rather than success on the pitch.
Correct.
So Ronaldo has been trying to find a move away. It's not been successful for him. George Mendes has tried a few places. He spoke. If we believe what reports were saying early on, he's been talking to Chelsea, Real Madrid, couple teams in Italy, so the likes of AC Milan. Now there's talks that Marseille
is coming in.
I personally don't see Ronaldo going to Marseille. So unless things change drastically over the next couple of days, I don't see Ronaldo leaving. But him wanting to leave, him being left on the bench as a second fiddle. I know it was, for the type of game that Ten Hag want to play against Liverpool. Yes, Ronaldo didn't suit it. And I'm sure he'll get more game time if he does stay. But I think, all of that rumblings, it's not good for a potential outcome. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. And, if he stays, well done. I'll keep supporting him throughout. And if he leaves, I wouldn't fault him for wanting to leave because of where we are. He's in the twilight of his career. He wants to be playing Champions League football. He wants to be competing for titles. He's not ready to be part of a 3-year, build progress.
No, he's not.
He needs to be there, playing in the bigger games. and challenging for titles. So if he does leave, good luck to Cristiano, a true legend of Manchester United. You know, I put a poll on Instagram, or we put a poll on Instagram a couple of days ago talking about Manchester United Ballon d'Or winners. You know, we had the likes of Dennis Law, Sir Bobby Charlton, George Best, and the fourth one was Cristiano Ronaldo. So it just shows the impact that he had on us in his young days, and even last year, you know, with the 24 goals that he chipped in with in a poor Manchester United team. So if he does go, good luck to him. If he stays, you know, he'll definitely do well for us. And then just to wrap up, not related to Manchester United in any way, it's been reported today, or it's been confirmed today, that Ander Herrera's contract at PSG has been terminated. He had 2 years left. They've decided to terminate his contract. I would love him. He's 33 now. I would love him to come into United as a backup. You know, cheaper alternative to Frankie as well. You know, as a short-term fix.
That actually makes sense.
If we're not getting him, but I think his heart is set on going back to Athletic Bilbao. His home team, his home club. You know, where he grew up, etc. So just some, you know, ex-United player.
Eric Ten Hag. I hope you're watching. EP just gave you a solution, yeah. But anyway, guys, EP, it's going to be an exciting week.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for Manchester United. I'm hoping as an Arsenal fan that the Tielemans one can get over the line. But nevertheless, guys, 1st of September, exciting few days for Manchester United.
Yeah,
Let's see who's in, out.
Yeah, just a bit of an update. You know, we might be doing some exciting stuff on deadline day. You know, we're keeping it a bit of a surprise at the moment. We'll keep you guys up to date. You know, as things change, but you know, just keep a lookout on deadline day for some exciting content coming from the channel. So yeah, thank you for joining us and listening. Drop your what you feel will happen in the transfer market for Manchester United and Arsenal. Who do you think you know, could potentially come in? Who could leave? Does Phil Jones have a chance of leaving Manchester United?
We forgot about Phil Jones.
So yeah, get into the comments field, and once again, thank you for joining.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and let me say it because Abdul always says it.
Okay.
We got into Old Trafford. Thank you for joining.
All the best, guys. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.